Hey guys, welcome back. This is a quick overview of the Bighorn or the Zermatt arms origin action. All right, let's take a closer look at it. Columbia River. All right guys, first thing to take a look at is the action itself. They guarantee that headspace, which allows companies to create pre-fit shouldered barrels that just crank onto the action. Of course, you want to make sure that the headspace is correct before you go and shoot it, but they keep such a tight tolerance that it allows you to do that. I decided to go with a Columbia River Arms barrel and then a jam nut here made by Patriot Valley. Came on super easy, no problem putting that on. All right, so it's about the little details when it comes to these actions for the price that you're getting them for. First thing, once we take all the screws out, we're gonna pop the rail off. So with most actions, they're gonna rely purely on these little screws to hold the rail in place. Now, those are great, but, and they went with a heavier duty, high quality fastener there. But if you look at the bottom, there are two pins on the rail there, and then they correspond with two pins right on the action. So it's not floating around or anything. It's actually quite a press fit and doesn't come off very easily when you put that rail on. So this one is the 20 MOA rail. From them, comes with the action. You don't have to hunt for anything. Another thing on the recoil lug is that recoil lug comes from the factory with a pin in the front of it. So when you're putting the barrel on, it holds the recoil lug in place so you're not losing it and trying to chase that down or having to use an action wrench that holds that recoil lug in place. So this action is, and I'll torque these down later, but the threads on here are standard Savage threads. So this is just a Savage pre-fit barrel. It is a Remington 700 package. So triggers are gonna work from all your different manufacturers for 700 triggers. And then the chassis are all gonna be 700 pattern as well. So makes it easy to get parts. The pre-fit Savage is a great plan, and most people in the custom action world are making Savage threaded actions. So everything's a little bit more consistent there. All right, so let's get to the bolt. I'm gonna put the bolt back in for a second after I drop the cheek piece here. So when you insert the bolt here, to release it, I'll flip it over. There's a tab here on the back. One complaint about this is it feels a little spongy and it's not super positive, but it does the job. It doesn't feel like a super like great button, I guess. It just feels a little weird for being a custom action there. So if they ever upgrade that, that would be one thing. But everything else here is going to be pretty great. So you can take the bolt handle off here. When you do purchase these, you can select which bolt knob you want. And then if you decided you wanted to do an aftermarket one, you can select that too. So it looks like you could swap that out if you ever damaged it. But these bolt handles, super high quality. The finish on them is awesome. I've had this rifle for a while, shot it quite a bit, but the finish is holding up just fine. All right, so we'll go to the barrel, or go to the bolt here. Cool thing about these is it's not threaded. So to take it apart, all you do, turn that firing pin to the side, boom, there's your firing pin. If you need to clean it or swap it out for whatever reason, it's right there. If we're gonna swap out to, let's talk about the bolt head here. So we have control round feed. You notice there's no lip on the back edge here. Control round feed, and then a mechanical ejector as well. So as you rip that bolt back, it's going to smack that round out pretty far. And then the extractor right here, you can replace all the parts on pieces on that, so you can get a bolt rebuild kit pretty easily from them if you do need to do that. If you're going to swap calibers, all you do is push on the cross pin there, pull that out, whole assembly comes out, take your new bolt head, insert it, and then reverse install it just like that. So that's just a quick breakdown of this action. Super simple. The finish has been great. The consistency has been great. They just look really nice and they shoot really well. And there are some, cool little details as well. So they put the name right there. So Zermatt right on the top there. So attention to detail is fantastic. They're up there just like their more expensive actions. This one, they just streamline the process and they don't give you as many options. So let's wrap it up. All right, guys, that is it on the Zermatt Arms Origin Action. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. If you liked the video, put a comment down in the section telling me about your experience with other Zermatt Arms products or anything else you want to know about the rig. Go ahead and do that, and I'd appreciate it. There's also a like and subscribe button. Definitely helps out a little bit there. And let me know if there are other videos that you'd like to see or any other content you think that would be good for this channel. So hope you have a great day. Bye.